I'm going to tell you the secret of the economics of happiness. You see, you've been lied to most of your life. You've been told that if you work hard and earn money, you're going to be able to buy things that are going to bring you happiness. And so you are. You're working harder and harder, and you're making more and more money, and you're getting more and more stuff, and you're getting more and more stressed, more and more anxious, more and more unhappy. And the reason is because things will never bring you happiness. Americans have more things than anybody ever in the history of the world, and yet we're more unhappy. The happiness doesn't come from things. It comes from the things that we do. It comes from experiences. Happiness doesn't come from having Starbucks coffee. Happiness comes from having any coffee. You can take the time to sit and reflect and read while you drink. It comes from going and doing things, spending time with your family, exploring new things you've never seen before, learning new hobbies and skills and passions that you love. That was the great revelation that brought me to this small Caribbean island. I knew what the next 20 years of my life was going to look like because it was going to look the same as the previous 20 years of my life. I would work harder and harder to make more and more money, to buy more and more things that would not bring me the happiness that I sought. Instead, I would be more and more anxious, more and more afraid that, it would all fall apart. Less and less time with the things that I wanted to do. Instead of buying possessions, I now look for happiness and fulfillment out of simple things like I love to make homemade tortillas and bread. I love to tinker around the house. I love to read. I love to paint. These things bring me happiness, and they don't require me to sell any of my time to somebody else. The things that will really make you happy don't cost very much money at all. And that's what they don't want you to know, because they want you to keep selling your time to them. Now, did you see what I just said there? It's about time. They want you to sell them your time because they're going to take a certain percentage of the value of that time and use that to make them rich. But when you realize that happiness comes from experiences, you don't have to give away any of your time. You get the full value of every moment that you spend enjoying sipping that coffee and reading a book, or going hiking, or coming scuba diving. You get all of that value, all of that time for yourself. Quit buying things. Start enjoying experiences. Don't give your kids the latest toy. Read with them, play with them. So for you, what are the experiences that you can have instead of the things that you can buy that can make you happy? And how much of your time could you convert directly into experiences instead of selling to somebody else and taking a fraction of that to buy something that's really not going to make you happy? Elizabeth and I right now have the potential to make more money now than we ever have in our whole lives. We're at that point in our careers. And we walked away from that. And instead, we're making less money than either of us have made since we were in college. Because we only make enough money to allow us to have the experience that we want to here. Some people may look at what we're doing and think that we're living a very cheap lifestyle here in Honduras. And monetarily, that's true. But another way to look at it is, this is a huge investment. We have the potential with our time to earn lots of money that could be used to buy lots of things. But instead, what we decided to do with that time is convert it directly into experiences and forego all of that money. What we did was we bought 10 years of our life. And we're the happiest we've ever been. That is the economics of happiness.